Okay, I want to do a review of some of my local church Bible publishers' wide margins. I'm going to start with the hand-sized CCC in top grain cowhide. And I've shown this one on a previous video. I just wanted to give you another look at it. Here's the grain. This is the general softness of it. And I'm going to open it up here to the book of Daniel. And give you an idea of the size of the text. Right there. And of course the margin. So it's not a huge margin, but it is very workable. I found it to be quite useful. The bottom is a little larger than the top. And this is the hand-sized cameo from a local church. Pretty nice. This one is $45, so this is not a bad deal for a hand-sized wide margin. Like I said, there's my hand there, so it covers the page for the most part. And over here is the mid-sized cameo or CCC from them, and the only difference really is over here. The margin is a lot wider, and the bottom I believe is about the same. Yeah. So there you go. It's of course this one's only available in ironed calf skin, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying you can't get it in any other option. And just kind of give you an idea of how it's put together. I'm hoping I'm getting this. It looks pretty nice. It's got the raised hubs on the spine. And very nice stitching all the way around the edges there. Real nice looking Bible, in my opinion. Looks good. You open it up and it's got the title page. And immediately following that, the translators to the reader. So it's got it. And just want to give you a brief rundown of it. It's a nice Bible. I like it. And it's got that same margin on every page, no matter if it's text or if it's the translators or whatever it is. So it's, it's got some self-pronouncing words in there. And this is pretty close to what they consider the pure Cambridge edition, save for 1 John 5:8, which has Spirit, capitalized. But some people are real particular about that, so I figured I would mention it here. So both of these are going to have that same text. It's just a different margin size, and of course the Bibles themselves are going to be just a hair of difference there. Not bad. Anyway, so those are the CCC Bibles from local church. And here's another one I got recently, and this is just the standard wide margin. Standard text, wide margin Bible, and it's pretty nice too. This is here we go. I get that to stay there. And this is going to be the calfskin 3-piece local church. So it's also has the raised hubs. And it's got that Nice smooth texture, that ironed calf sewn around the edges, and also has another line of stitching here because it's a 3-piece. So anyway, and there's your text again. I want to show this again. So Song of Solomon, that's where I just happened to land. And you can look at this, pause it, whatever. It's pretty, like I say, a standard text. I would say 8-point print, something like that. And it's got the margins on each side, so over here and there. And this is brand new, it's not broke in at all. So it still lays fairly flat, and it's got really nice paper, in my opinion. Very nice. So there's your standard text wide margin. And there's a look at that with all the trimmings, so to speak. Like I said, with church publishers, most of your, you're going to get the same quality. There's a good shot right there of the cover. So yeah, you get the same quality, just different types of leather, with your top grain. It's 3-piece. But it's just really expertly done, and I think equally as soft. It's just a matter of what kind of grain you like on your Bible, because this, roll that right up, as well as this. And of course this Bible is going to be larger. Well, that's the hand size CC, and this is the I guess it's a mid-sized Bible. I think it's under the mid-size, but it's listed as wide margin. So it's a little bigger than the CCC mid-size, I would say. This is actually pretty good sized Bible here. It's not too big, to be a mid-sized and have that extra margin in it. But this one is very thin compared to the other ones. It's not very, I would say, but slightly thinner. So I really like it. It's nice. And finally, in the wide margin category, I got the Schofield wide margin, and this is a top grain, and it is just exquisite. I really like it. It's very soft, very, very, very soft Bible. But the text is amazing. This thing is awesome to me. Being a Schofield guy, I just really appreciate the fact that it's got a wide margin around the entire text. And here I am in Ezekiel chapter 7. Of course, Schofield has a lot of headings and things, but it's the same size, I would guess. It looks to be the same size as the hand-sized text and the mid-sized text, just a much larger page. I think it's 11 by 8, but again, relatively thin. Actually, this is thinner than the other wide margin that I have. I'm trying to get a good shot of it, but having difficulty here. But anyway, it's real flexible. Good gracious, I think it's amazing. There's your cover shot there. Real nice. And if you like a wide margin, something to take notes in for posterity or whatever. I'm the type of guy I want something so my kids can study the Bible when they get older and kind of build on what I've learned. It's something that I think would be really good for future generations to learn from the older ones. So And of course, the Schofield layout always has the has a brief introduction and a breakdown of the book. So this is really nice, and I really like this one. I actually carried it to church last Sunday. It's a little big, but you know, where I come from, bigger is always better. So I don't know. It's not I wouldn't say family size. And there's a look at the spine, being that it's top grain. It's not going to have the raised hubs to the extent of the calf skin, but it still has them. So there you go. And there's a look at all my wide margin Bibles. I hope this has been helpful, because I've certainly enjoyed using them, or starting to use them. And one more thing before I go, I also got the standard text in top grain cowhide. I really like this. It has a kind of an overlapping cover, which I kind of like that. But you know, being an Allen's fan, that's kind of neat. Tends to be reminiscent of an Allen, having that cover like that. Again, a very soft Bible. And also the text on it is just superb. If I can get to a title page, there we go. And like I said, this is just a standard text. It's not going to have a wide margin or anything. But I really like it. It's got a nice bold print to it. And I just figured I'd show it also, just because I just kind of got it. And it has a beautiful top grain cowhide. This one's a little, I don't know, more pebbly looking. I like it. They're all a little different. Of course, that Schofield is the smoothest one. But this one is equally nice. They're all equally soft as well. So this is your standard text in top grain cowhide, if anybody's interested in that. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope this is clear. I'm going to, of course, look at it before I post it. But I hope you've enjoyed it. There's another look at the spine of the mid-size CCC. Oops. There we go. I'm horrible with this thing. I just got it. Anyway, forgive me. And I hope you guys enjoy it. And God bless.